Hello, how are you? Well,
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along. I'm sure.
let's do something because I just went. I sell all the stuff that I didn't need or they don't need, and I want to see if we can give the shield to Buck or to Rock, and it was not an option, so I said okay, whatever. Oh, we need more constitution. Okay. We have uh, maybe this one is the one that she has, and this one is kind of okay. So we can change this. I'm not sure the things that we want from her. Is that all more damage? Mm. But let's see. I will put this one. It's supposed to be spirit, and I don't have a spirit. I don't need dexterity. Hmm. Maybe this constitution. Hmm. I'm torn. So what I'm going to do is I will leave it there. And we got some new items. I think for 7. Oh no. I thought it was better than this one. But it's not. Although it's more attack stuff. Yeah. Seems to be better. And let me check. Alistair. Hmm. I will leave this one here just for now.
You and your friends are.
So this one I can sell. And I need to get some items so we can do some potions. But today we're going to talk to people now. So let's talk to Morgan.
What comes, my friend?
Let us see
So,
something.
full of questions. Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
Okay, as you wish. Probably because you are not um, a mage.
What comes, my friend? We are
Something
in camp,
personal.
so
Never mind. Okay, she doesn't have anything to say. This one is Shale.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me. It chose to side with Caradon and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the Deep Roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caradon would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
I was willing to risk it. It was the right thing to do. Branka was insane. I wasn't siding with her. You believed in Caridin. I wasn't going to let you down. I don't know, really. I went with my gut.
I am pleased, then. I had no idea that was why it did that. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Caradon the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Caradon's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Okay. We will say.
It has occurred to me that I have been... Excuse me. This is not easy. It occurs to me that I have been less than charitable with it since it reanimated me.
You have a good reasons, I think. You're a golem, I understand. That's putting it mildly.
I have come to realize that it has been good to me. You have been good to me, even though you had no control rod to enforce obedience. I have never had one before, so I don't know how to thank you for being, you know.
Okay. A friend, a comrade in arms, softly squishy flesh creature. Let's say the first one. I already chose in the one that that it didn't made it. The video didn't made it. And it was something else. Maybe if you want to, because I saved it, I can show you how is the soft squishy flesh creature is. Oh, better say, let's go for it.
That too. I followed you expecting to find answers to my questions, but I think I have found something better.
I am honored to share. It is good to have you along. Does this mean I get to be called you now? Alright, sugar overdose, I'm good. Now.
Oh, let us not speak of this awkward bonding moment ever again. To the road.
Because we share, we have 100% friendship. We don't get more. But yeah.
I am listening.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
So, you're female? I have no idea.
I did not think it needed to be said. It has never told me what gender it is, has it?
I'm a female. I am not made of rock. You just don't say.
Good for it. I am sure that to other creatures as soft and weak as itself, that would be perfectly obvious. The truth is that whatever gender I was is irrelevant now. I am a golem. I have no gender. It will not become an issue.
No, not at all. I'm female myself. I think that's great. I think it's great. No, that's great. Are we going to fight over the same man?
Good. Let us leave it at that. Now, let us crush something soft and watch it fountain blood. That is a girlish thing to want to do, yes?
Yeah. Sorry, there's another one. Go on.
I am listening. It doesn't have better things.
Move on. So that's the only thing. Okay.
You called.
I have a
I
question.
am hardly surprised.
Different
To
kind
put
of
it
thing.
lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Actually, never mind.
Very well.
Onto something nice.
Speak then,
That's
and I
enough.
suggest we move on.
Let's go.
As
This thing, I think that we already talked.
At your command, Warden. Orzamar's finest are eager to carve some history.
Do you need anything?
Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires, and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Okay. I think that I have some. No, I don't. Otherwise, it would say.
On your order, Grey Warden.
Do you need anything?
The Jarl was generous, but rushed. Certain areas could see improvement. We're a mercenary force, Warden. Much of our equipment is self-financed. Were you to commit additional funds, we'd upgrade as we saw the need.
Okay. They need runes and they need materials, so.
Thank you so much.
This is about, oh, you're welcome? What are you thinking me? This is about Enring, I assume.
Yes, you led me to an errand. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end.
It always feels good to get resolution. I'm glad I could help. I just wanted to resolve it so you'll stop obsessing.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done for me. Finding an errand allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been lifted off my heart. This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude.
We are 100 also with she. Nothing else?
What's on your mind? I will answer to the...
Nothing right now? Okay. We have 7.
What is your desire?
Can I answer some questions?
All right, but I get to stare at you luridly while you do so.
What is your opinion on the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. All is tale in the book.
Oh, so that's horrible. Was the woodcutter your father? So you're an assassin and a before.
Is it? It seemed normal enough a tale growing up. No different than the other elven boys in the whorehouse. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
I'm so sorry for you, Severin. What does this have to do with the Dalish? And yet you're oddly cheerful about her.
Ah, compassion and beauty both in the same woman. It is a delight, truly. Though what you say is unnecessary, even if it is appreciated. It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows? Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
You can say that again. I'm nothing like you. You compare my life to yours.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
But how do you feel about Dalish in general? Has there been no joy in your life at all? But you don't think yourself as a Dalish.
Oh, there has been plenty. To tell the truth, it is because I expected nothing more. Still, even I eventually thought that it would be better for me if I ran off to join the famous Dalish when one of their clans drew near Antiva city. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
Okay, we got 5 from Severin. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Severin, well, how much we have with Severin? 10 is kind of, we need some more approval. In Severin we are 61. And the Shay is 100, Liliana is 100, Wayne is 100, come on, no, 99, okay. 51, buff with Alistair, 100 with Morgan. Okay, of course, Brave is our friend. Okay. Some there. He say something.
What
else.
is your desire?
Just
All right, but I get to stare at you.
Just move on.
What is your desire?
Discuss something personal.
Again? I'm game.
Never mind. Let's talk to Alistair. If you have something to say.
Something you need, my dear?
I had a dream about the Archdemon. I have some questions. I'd rather discuss something private. Never mind.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think we need to be extra careful. I think you're probably right. I think just my imagination. I think the Archdemon needs to die quickly.
I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now? Great. And there I was enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
And to be extra careful, Alistair.
Something you need, my dear?
You know,
Of course.
because
Such as they are. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Something you need, my dear?
Discuss something
Well,
private.
we're
Never
in
mind.
camp.
Okay. I won't read again all the options if I already read them in the past. So let's go for. I think. Yeah.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That's comforting. I, for one, am not in a hurry to let my spirit fly free.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Let's hear it. Well, I'm sorry if I was in the kitchen. Thank you, Liliana, for the beautiful song.
Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course. What discussion? Do you think my memory is really that bad?
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I've found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
It was my pleasure. So, do I get a reward? Yes, let's not get that stuff again.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
Thank you, Liliana. You're such a sweetheart.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk.
Of course.
Are you feeling better about what happened with Marjolaine?
Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
I just wanted to make sure you were alright. I think I see what you mean. You don't have to talk or fancy. They add to the complexity and beauty of the piece.
I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times though, and I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
I know you can talk to me if you need to. She was special to you, wasn't she? I'm glad this is not affecting you adversely.
Yes, once, a long time ago. She was a worldly woman, and there was so much she knew and was willing to share with me. I would have done anything for her once.
I'm sorry it ended so badly. She didn't deserve you. Have you felt this way about another person?
She used to be different. Happier, I think. She loved music and had a weakness for sugary cakes. Maybe she was always lying about who she was. Or maybe she changed over the years.
Everyone changes, unfortunately. You miss her. I am anything like her? Am I anything like her? We shouldn't talk about these things if it makes you sad.
I do, and I probably always will. I will just move on, and I think I have. You are how she used to be years ago, a joy to be around, a constant companion, and a listening ear in times of need.
I'm not much Aline, don't worry. I can only hope to one day be as special as she was to you. That will not change, not if I can help it.
My dearest one, I think that day has already come and gone. I have never regretted leaving Orlais. I do not regret any of the pain, the anger, the loneliness, because it brought me to you, and I love you. It's so wonderful to say that to someone again, but people are starting to look at me strangely. We will speak of this again, I promise.
Okay, that was weird. Just give me 1 second. I will let you talk to Ogren, but give me 1 second. I need to stop something that I was doing.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
Okay. What about? I have something to ask you. Go ahead. I don't have time for that now.
You and I, You know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
Take your time. What is it? I love you too, Ogren. Spit it out, Dolph. Oh, bad maker. We don't have time for this.
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. The girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
Who is she? A girl you knew or the girl you knew? And you want to go find her? I don't think you should rush into something so soon. And you think she wants to see you?
Her name's Felsi. She and I were friends after Branka left for the Deep Roads. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
Do you know how to find her? Wait, you cheated on Branka? What do you mean you were friends? What is she doing on the surface? Or your dog?
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
Side note, we never been to Lake Calenhad with him, but we were Lake Calenhad, so probably that's something wrong with the game. But well, let's pretend that we went with him. We can go back. Forget it. That's something here you're not telling me.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No, what was it you wanted to say?
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Are you sure you're fine with what happened with Branka? What is it like to be a warrior in Orzammar? On second thought, maybe some other time.
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
You're handling this well, so you're not broken up over it. I imagine she wasn't that crazy when she left. Why would she leave a prize bull of yourself? Good, I need you ready to fight, not hanging over a lost love.
Woman was a few columns short of a haul, you know? I mean, she leaves me and flits about with that watered tart Hespith. What's she got that I don't? Just the thought of the two of them together, kissing and licking and intertwined on the floor of the Deep Roads. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment. Excuse me.
Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
What's wrong, Ogren?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
Let's know more about
What
you.
about? You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved.
What do you mean? It seems like a pretty easy place to live. I see, let's talk about something else.
I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight, and when you win, and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for.
Fighting without killing is a skill of a true warrior. I see what you mean. Why didn't they give you a blunted weapon? No, I'll go with this see what you mean.
You toss a nug to a deep stalker, you don't expect it not to eat the thing, right? This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions?
Just talk about something.
Alright. Aye, alright then.
I'm not sure if there is some stuff that if you put the wrong one, you get less.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Something bothering you? I'd like to know more about you.
Nah, just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something?
Yeah. Can you teach me how to follow you down?
Want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day. Aye, I'll teach you. Just be ready. To be a berserker, you have to face your own inner rage. Let the spirit of battle take over. And all that dust. There's a whole pile of philosophical rot that goes behind it. But the bedrock is this. Get real mad and kill things.
Please don't teach me. That's all. Tell me more about berserkers. That sounds easy enough.
What the sod is there to know? You get mad, you fly into battle, and things die. It's pretty simple. The hard part is getting in touch with your rage. We all learn to hold that back. It's why we don't kill every duster who looks at us sideways. You need to shut that off. For some people, being in battle is enough. But others have to think about something. Violence, monsters, nobles, your wife, whatever.
Your wife? Just thinking about it works? Why would you want to fight away? I'd like to learn how to be a berserker. Let's talk about something else. Thank you for the lesson. Goodbye.
Aye, especially my wife.
Just think about these words.
For most berserkers it does. Several years ago I worked with a berserker on one expedition. Just couldn't work himself up. We had to kick him in the stones before he could get going. Why not? When you fight, you get mad. By the stone, it's a sodding tactic to enrage your enemy so he makes a mistake, right? Berserkers grab that anger and drink it like it's yesterday's ale. Then we turn it against our foes and watch the limbs fly.
And just thinking angry thoughts make it happen.
For most berserkers it does. Several years ago I worked with a berserker on one expedition. Just couldn't work himself up. We had to kick him in the stones before he could get going.
I'd like to know about what to be a berserker.
I can teach you what gets my hackles in a twist, but no one can tell you what'll set off that killing rage in you. Finding that is the key to berserking. Once you got that, I tell you, the ladies love it when you're all mysteriously angry for no reason. Trust me. You're a quick study, Warden. You must have been seriously steamed up about something for a long time.
Tell me more about berserkers. I'd like to know about you. Thank you for the lesson. Goodbye.
Aye, alright then.
Thank you. I want to know something. What grand we have now in 61? Liliana loves. She loves us.
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
Why? Are you upset about something?
Upset? Ugh. I don't get upset. I get drunk. Did you want to talk about something? What the sod is there? The hard part, you need to shut that off. I'm listening. What about? All right.
There we go. Okay. Got more. There is another one for Liliana.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me. Safer.
It's just quieter, that's all. I know what you mean. We're not safe at night. Be alert and we should be relatively safe.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
It is pretty silly, yes. It is not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens. We all entitled to a little silliness now and then.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
I'd be a poor leader if one of you died on my watch. You never have to feel afraid with me. That's what friends do, look out of each other. It would be nice if you stayed awake for a change.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
Don't change the subject. You're good when you're embarrassed. You're more than a friend. I thought that was obvious. Yes. Go do that before you embarrass yourself further. Just don't change the subject. I will go for the 4.
I guess I'll just go then.
Uh-oh. Well, I think that we should not talk to her again. Just in case. Because I know exactly where that leads. But we should not talk about it with her. Although I have some stuff to give her. Okay. Let's have... I'm so sorry for that, guys. Let's try to get Aldrin.
Yes, indeed.
To Lake Cunningham. Dogs. There we go. Oh, there's someone here. Who is it?
They're from the guild. I know that's the one they hired. Stop them!
Okay. Okay.
Good to see you again.
Okay, we don't have anything else for now. For now. There we go.
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
She's not a Genlock. You can handle her on your own, of course. What do you mean, back you up?
Thanks, Warden.
Go get her. Maybe I should go talk to her first.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right. Are you sure you're not a baker? 'Cause you had a sodding nice set of buns.
Akron, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting Darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
This man took on an army of golem almost single-handed. If you go getting drunk and wetting yourself fighting, just watch.
It was a bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
Tell her it's fate. He was just looking for you, actually. Just watch.
you know, I was thinking about our days together back in Orzammar.
Oh, so you mean you didn't find another girl willing to put up with you pissing on the table? I'm shocked.
It's a sign of affection.
We should get going. It's Bodong and tell her you've been thinking of her. You don't miss Ogden just a little bit?
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Ogren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
We should get going. Admit it. Ogden is much more fun than men around here. Now, we can't waste time here. The Queen waiting for us.
If by fun you mean more likely to light farts on fire, yes.
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out. Actually, who am I kidding? Go ahead and let it. Indulge yourself.
Okay. There's something else. Come on.
That could have gone better.
There's plenty more where she came from. You could try again. Never surprising.
Why bother? Once this blight thing's taken care of, the ladies will be all over me like flies on a corpse. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
I'd like to know more about you. Tell me more about Berserkers. Let's go.
Aye. Alright then.
Just take that duster out of here. I don't want to look at him.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today?
Everything.
Of course. What would you like?
Let me check. Yeah. All this. 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 Give me that. I need it. Okay. I'm not sure about emeralds, but let me check if the stones. I have rubies, emeralds. Let's go with the emeralds. Let's buy them all again and then I sell them back. I know that they were asking me for a lot of money, but yeah.
Very well.
I don't know which one is going to be for the guys, and then I will sell. Maybe I will sell the rice. Before that, I would get her just to yeah, to help potent. And then hold it. There we go. Okay, I think it's okay. So we have more items. Ugh. Okay. Off. This here. And this here for now. Let me just get her abilities. There we go. Let's have
Thunder Humper, yes.
I like Shale. I don't know if you know this. I will get to. Let's go to Denerim. No fights? Okay. That's nice. And we need to complete the garnet.
Magic exists
Nothing
to serve
here.
man and never to rule over.
Nope.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems
Against his children.
We already.
Good to see you again.
There's nothing here.
Very well.
So we're gonna start next time with.
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone need help? Maybe with something that's strictly legal. I finish a favor for one of your interested parties. No, don't leave. So the quest is the garden. So that's how.
What can I get you?
There we go. Dead drops. For us still. Gotta check if there is something else here. No.
Maker's blessings upon
No.
you, Warden.
I'm so sorry. Gotta check. Oh, yeah.
If I could have him. You've been busy traveling all over, and such tragic news you keep bringing. I was wondering if you'd check up on one more person. I'm sure you'll find this girl quite interesting.
Quite updated. Indicates some uncommon special man. Okay. Save. And we can finish.
Yes.
We need to finish some stuff for going back to the king. Oh, actually, it's not king. It's Continue.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
I think I would give him the
Turn your
potions.
attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
I have something you might be interested in.
I doubt that. Yes, you're right. This is very interesting. I'll take this note from you, and I'll confiscate this lyrium as evidence. You have done a great thing here, friend. Those rogue mages' days are numbered.
Good thinking. You turn the 10 lyrium potions as evidence, of the mage's collective dubious relationship with mathematics gathering.
Ah, here you are again. What can I do for you? All right.
Now. Thank you. So, what we should do? Because one in Denerim Market, one in Redcliffe, one outside Orzammar, and one at the Spoiled Princess again. So, okay. Let's do that again. We just see the places and drop that stuff. Oh. Let's go to outside Orzammar. Well, that would have been. We have 2 new things before we need to talk to our demon. But yeah. Then we have to go to. Oh, these are kind of. Can we travel? Oh yeah, we can travel. Okay, we need to go to Redcliffe Village. I'm so sorry for my nose. This one allows me also to go. Yeah. We have. Okay, we have 2 stuff. Let's talk with this person.
Move along, friend. Thank you.
We need to drop here.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal. but know that the sun always...
Maker's blessings upon you,
You'll be
Warden.
done.
I don't know why they have that stuff on their heads. This is about there, as you can see.
As you say.
I don't know what is the new one. Strange creatures stealing merchants. Be on lookout for troubling the army. Okay. Let me check this guy here.
Good to see you again.
Probably something that is for next time. I don't know. Skinny Francis has safe house near like ahead. This one. I'm not sure. What is the guy? Okay. So we will go back to let's go back to Ozama. Just for a second. I think we already killed the guy. But I don't know. Maybe it's the one that it was called in my travels. I will find this person. Or creature, monster, whatever it is.
We will need to fight shortly.
No one? And it's giving me something else? No? Okay. I completed that stuff. Letters. Oh. Was a random creature, I guess. Random guy. I think we already kill the guy. Let's go back to Denerim. If not, I will search for the guy and off camera. Oh, you again.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Terms have changed in Orzammar, but didn't say what discount. But we need this skill. This is something else. Okay, thank you. And once we are in Denerim, I will make this end here, so we can have more battles throughout the week. I'll be very close now. We are 2/3 of the game done, approximately. So yeah, we already been 15 hours. They're just like 30 hours more, I guess. I'm not sure, I don't remember. So, well, next time we will continue this, and yeah, I hope to see you next time. Have a lovely day ahead. Bye bye.